Alright, y'all. I had to come to you with this video. I was going to make a video here about the DraftKings sleeper picks, but I have to bring up this Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight. Now, I ain't script nothing for this fight. I'm just going to let it flow. Alright. I was there. They called this fight a draw. I don't agree at all. I think Wilder won that fight clearly. I had him scored 8-4 personally in as far as the rounds. Plus, he dropped Fury twice. All right, so I think Deontay Wilder won that fight. Now, other people there, initially, I would want to say that this is some kind of fix. All right, yeah, they fixed it and they want to make it go for a draw so that way they can maintain the marketability of both fighters, and you could have them knock out a bunch of chumps and have them fight 4 or 5 years from now and have another big draw on a pay-per-view. All right, that seems what the strategy was to me, but I'm at this fight watching it, and there's people actually pulling for Fury, and they think Fury's winning the fight. And then on top of that, they got some other dumbass dude who's scoring a fight on TV, and those guys aren't really. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. But he's got Fury winning every round. He's winning like every round except for one, and that's just dumb. All right, Fury had no ring generalship. All right, he was clowning the whole time, but he didn't really land any effective punches. Did he land more punches? Yeah, he landed a bunch of soft, ineffective punches. Now, if you're fighting in the Olympics, that's great, all right? But this is a pro fight, you know what I mean? You actually got to hurt the other dude. Now, once he got his nose broke, well, I don't know if it's broken. I think it's broken. But his nose is bleeding. I thought it was pretty obvious that Wilder was hurting him, and Wilder was dominating this fight. As I said, Wilder controlled the ring. Fury ran around and he threw a bunch of weak, ineffective punches, and he happened to land more of those. But Wilder's punches that landed, even though he did come with, and I'll get into that later, the combos that he should have switched up a little bit. But Wilder won this fight. All right, he drops him twice. He dropped him in the what round was that? I think it was the 8th. He dropped him in the 8th. And he dropped him to get him in the 12th. I thought I'd drop him this one in the 12th. That was pretty much it. But even a friend of mine there calls it, and he says that Fury won the fight. Even though Fury hit the canvas twice, and Wilder did not. So, obviously, people were feeling Fury. He's a showman. He tries to be Roy Jones from Manchester. All right, but he's a showman. So you got to give Fury. He's a tough dude. He can take a lot of shots. He's a big, chunky ass dude. But what, he still didn't win this fight, in my opinion. And the fact that it came down to a split decision with one Fury, one Wilder, and one draw. That's disrespectful to the sport. First of all, you're a judge, all right? Your job is to say who won this fight. It's your job to choose the winner. What did you do? You said, I don't know. You didn't do your job. Any judge that calls a draw should never be allowed to be a judge ever again for a pro fight, especially not a championship fight, all right? It's not your job to say both fighters look good. What the hell would happen if you went to court and the judge says, well, you both have a good case, so I'm not going to do anything? I mean, hey, I'm sure that probably happens anyway, but that's not your job. It's your job to make a decision. There's winners and losers, all right? Winners and losers. I mean, Tyson Fury did not win this fight. This is a championship fight. There is no reason that Tyson Fury should have walked out of there with Deontay Wilder's belt, and that's why he did not do that. Deontay Wilder walked in with his belt, and he walked out with his belt. He won the fight. All right. For all intents and purposes, Wilder won this fight. So you can say whatever you want to say about they calling it a draw. And anyway, Wilder should have knocked him out in the third round. All right. He should have knocked him out in the third round. He didn't throw. I saw one uppercut. I mean, I'm not an expert or one of these dudes that's up there to count everything and tabulate for analysis, but I saw one uppercut that he threw. Had he been throwing uppercuts, then he would have finished him in the third round. All right. Wilder needs to work on his combos. His combos are predictable. Tyson Fury had his combos figured out. He was able to duck and dodge. And even though, because Fury's slow, I mean, Wilder clowned him and stuff. You know, he couldn't hit him, obviously, with anything strong. Wilder clowned him around. But at the same time, he kept throwing the same combos, and Fury had that figured out. If Wilder had finished with the 3-shot, with a bang, bang, and then the uppercut, or, you know, and other times you would do the bang, and then the uppercut from this way, he would have had him knocked out in the third round, for real. Now, at the same time, I think he should have hit him with the Apollo Creed. You mean the Apollo, the bang, bang, boom. You know, the bang, bang, boom. But Wilder didn't do that. He didn't do the double jab. He would do the single jab, and then he would come with the overhand. And he's very effective at the overhand right, but he was very predictable. And that's why he didn't finish Tyson Fury in the third round like he should have done. So, at any rate, I'm getting on to this next video about the DraftKings sleeper picks coming up for tomorrow.